You know, a lot of folks on the Republican side don't necessarily understand that in order to get elected, it takes more than just your being right. It takes more than just preaching to the choir. And I don't understand where they think that somehow their message, how it's going to percolate down to the masses by virtue of the usual platforms of Fox News or whatever the usual platforms are. The Democrats are brilliant when it comes to using social media influencers. And by the way, the word influencer, it's the, talk about an understatement. They do more than influence. It's bigger than that. But I want to talk to you about what needs to be done in comparison to what the Democrats are doing. If the Republicans are interested. If they're not interested, don't worry. Just go about doing what you're normally doing and just talk amongst yourself and, you'll be just fine. But if you want to win this, which I'm not so sure if they do, and that's another issue, you're going to want to listen to what I have to say. But first, a word from our sponsor. Noble Gold Investments have made it their mission to stay on top of the most important economic news. 3 bank runs in the last month. And these are the second largest and third largest runs in history. The government is taking steps to guarantee all deposits, and that means more money printing. Plus, the Fed is sitting on unrealized losses of approximately $1.2 trillion on their $8.3 trillion bond portfolio. And the Fed will continue to raise interest rates even if they tank the economy. Do you know who are the only ones not afraid? The ones that are invested in gold with Noble Gold Investments. Gold is the most stable asset outside of any government control. Thousands have approached Noble Gold Investments to get their hands on gold. Hurry and go to noblegoldinvestments.com to secure your wealth now. Bag a free 5-ounce America the Beautiful coin with each gold or silver IRA if you qualify. noblegoldinvestments.com. That's noblegoldinvestments.com. And remember, there's always a risk of investment and there's no guarantee of any kind. Okay, my friend, let's talk about this. And this is where I pick up my phone to demonstrate social media. Social media, this is it. There are people who still don't understand what social media are about. They don't get it. They don't get it. Now, it has been suggested, and it has been reported by Axios and others, that Biden has a digital strategy which he is implementing, whether it's Biden, and I don't believe it will be. I've said to you from the beginning, in my opinion, it's going to be Gavin Newsom. But others have said it as well, that Biden has a digital strategy team that is connected with influencers across the nation to target critical demographics and critical voters who may not follow the White House or the Democratic Party on social media, or who have tuned out the message and the mainstream and the heritage. They might have unplugged altogether. Now, it's reported that 4 Biden digital staffers are determined and targeted and focused on influencers and independent contact folks. And this is critical. Listen to this. The influencers, the staffers, work for the Biden White House, not the campaign, but they're reaching out to younger and more influential and suburban voters as a priority. It has been reported that young voters, 18 to 29, it is reported, preferred Biden over Trump by a 26-point margin in 2020, and Democrats over Republicans by 28 points in the 2022 midterms. It is also reported to show you the how serious Team Biden and the Democrats are, and how incredibly important they are in their digital strategy. Rob Flaherty, who leads the effort, has been named, it is reported, assistant to the president, the same rank as the White House communications director and press secretary. Now, there was a fellow that Trump had at first. Remember, he was the Facebook genius, and he was one of the real targets of this, and he fell out of favor, had some problems. Anyway, he's gone. And that showed me something there. Very, very smart. Because 2024 is not 2016. Now, aside from the usual, the obvious, this is a different world. The Trump then versus the Trump now. And I am telling you right now, and I know people don't particularly care for this. They don't want to hear this. They don't like what I'm saying. But I'm going to say this because it is obvious, and irrespective of whether you like President Trump or not, he is not going to be the president in 2024. He is not. He is not, I'm going to go a step further, going to be the nominee for 2024 for the GOP. You hear what I said? Now, does that have anything to do with his worth? Does that have anything to do with his goodness or his vision or his prior record? No, absolutely not. It has nothing to do with that. First, Donald Trump would have to be insane to want to go back to that White House again. Let me make it even more simple to you. Do you think for a moment that he wants to go back? Do you think Melania and his son want to go near that, or his family? Are you kidding me? They probably break out into hives every time they see that White House. Do you know what that was? Next, do you think the country is ready for that again? Please, don't talk to people standing by the side of the road with a sign. Do you think that's true? Do you think that? Come on. Are you kidding me? Do you think that? Next, do you think the GOP even wants him? The GOP, they never liked him in the first place. They couldn't stand him. He went in and he destroyed them. Took all of their headliners and just crushed them. Do you think they want him again? He's unpredictable. You don't know what he's going to do. And right now they've got a plan. Because remember, this is next week. And the reason for this, you're going to be asking, is they're going to, next year. It seems like next week. They're going to be asking themselves, how do we nominate somebody who's got pending criminal charges and civil charges? Now, that would be held in abeyance or whatever it was. And whether you believe in them or not, whether you think they're motivated by politics or whatever, that's for other people to decide. But what I'm telling you is that you've got to get real in politics, Democrat or Republican, and the Democrats have it. Gavin Newsom is going to be their nominee. Gavin Newsom is the perfect Democrat. He's got the looks, the message, everything. He comes from a provenance from the San Francisco Newsoms. He's part of that D'Alessandro, Pelosi, Brown cabal, as some people say. He is ready for prime time. Believe me. And he knows exactly what to do. And what the Republicans are going to do is they're going to say, well, what he's saying is wrong. He went to the French Laundry when he was telling the rest of Californians to wear a mask and stay home. Therefore what? Well, therefore he should be disqualified. Yeah, good luck with that one. Good luck. Good luck. Nice try. What else? What else are you going to do? What else do you think? You think that, do you think seriously that they haven't thought about this? You see, Republicans have this thing about, well, we're right. And we don't have to worry about, politicking anymore. We don't have to worry about running for office. We don't have to worry about social media and influencers. Who are the Democratic? Who are your Gen Z targets for Republican messaging? Who do you think that'd be? Who? Your Gen Z. Gen Z? What are you talking about? Who are your young influencers? Who are the people you're going after? Who? Who's in charge of this? Who? See, because Republicans think that, well, we'll put on Tulsi Gabbard or something. No, that's a Fox News thing. Fox News is not going to take you across the finish line, especially now. They got their own situation. What are you doing? What's your message? What's your top three? Tell me, assume that I'm either a Gen Zer or young, or I'm an independent or an undecided voter. Why should I vote for you? What are you offering me? Tell me. What are you offering me? Tell me. They can't answer that. That's why they're going to lose this again. They don't win. They don't understand. They don't politic anymore. They've seen better days. Not the policy. I'm not talking about I'm talking about their strategizing, their impacting the election, their ability to electioneer. It's just not there. They have this smug connection of, well, we're correct. And that's all it takes. We'll have some things. We'll have a CPAC. We'll have some rallies. Trump will come out and wave, and that's it. And that somehow that will be enough to carry us over the victory line. Well, let me tell you something. Ain't going to be like that. And your time may already have been up. Because I'm not seeing anything even remotely similar to what the Democrats are saying. And don't think I'm in any way advocating or endorsing the Democrats. I'm endorsing nobody in this thing. Because the Republicans, supposedly the opposition party, I don't even know I have no idea what they're saying. And the Democrats, they are brilliant and they are lethal. Okay? Now I hope this doesn't bother you. I hope you're not offended by this, but it's the truth. I called Trump in 2020. I said he's not going to win because he's not doing the right thing. I told you this. And people got all upset. Oh, you're quizzling. I'm not a quizzling. I'm telling you the truth. I'm talking about politics. We're going to talk to you very, very soon. Thank you for watching this. Please subscribe to the channel. Please follow us. Hit that little bell so you're always notified. Do we have bells anymore? Anyway, be notified of new videos and the like. And whatever you do, I beg, beseech, and implore you to comment as you see fit.